I, you ask? I was created in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by the waste of a dying world. I was bestowed with an insurmountable task: bring peace after decades of death, persecution, and chaos. I am a grandchild of war, destined to help two camps which hate has fueled for far too long. Surprisingly, I am not alone. Have an odd bunch to make the road a little more bearable. Come with me, to bring hope where there was despair, respect where there was resentment, creativity where there was destruction. I am Pinocchio, and this is my story.
Do you have my espresso bean?
How'd you get out of prison?
Good lawyer. Enough, Doc. Where's my bean?
I don't have it.
Jimmy's been kidnapped. Help me, and I'll do anything.
What's in it for me?
Information about your mother.
Detective Mickey Potatoes is back, and this time the stakes are higher than ever. A priceless espresso bean is missing and a life is on the line. Join Mickey in an all-ages noir adventure packed with comedy, suspense, and heart. Support Detective Potatoes, Lord of the Bean on Kickstarter, and unlock exclusive rewards. Books, poker chips, minifigures, and more. Back the campaign today and help bring this thrilling mystery to life. Support independent storytelling. Support Detective Potatoes.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
agreed with President Biden's decision to pull out of Afghanistan. 4 presidents said they would, and Joe Biden did. And as a result, America's taxpayers are not paying the $300 million a day we were paying for that endless war. And as of today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world. The first time this century.
What?
But let's understand.
So where the fuck are we right now?
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
Money comes big, yeah. It's not small, no.
Kiss my entire.
Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
This is a man's world.
Wow! Then where the fuck are we?
You know, they did that bullshit back when I was in Iraq, and they were talking about the pullout, and they're like, we don't no longer have any combat troops. I was like, look, just because you changed our name from an assistant or heavy brigade combat team to an assistant advisory brigade doesn't mean we're not combat soldiers.
You would think that a person who wants to be commander-in-chief of the armed forces might want to be careful with statements like that. But what do I know? I'm just, a veteran.
I don't know. Let's let's think about what old Tim Waltz, had to say. We can't stand 4 more years of this.
Some memes just write themselves. I have a problem that I've got to confess. I'm able to read and think, and I think that's harming me in today's world. Just saying, I think it's harmful. Abo Grizz in the house. What's going on, Abo? Lou is in the house. Wonderful to see you. Cosmic Grandpa, what's up,
Grandpa?
Cos? Pops is hanging out in the back. We'll bring him out here in a little bit. Good to see you. We've had a great day so far. We've been hanging out for hours just shooting shit.
Man, we have.
There's so much going on in the world that it kind of defies the ability to absorb. I mean, it's like trying to drink from a water hose. So apparently, P. Diddy, a rapper, has been indicted, arraigned for human trafficking and other assorted crimes. I can't say actual words on YouTube because YouTube is delicate.
They're special.
So I wanted to just put this out there. P. Diddy, if you're listening, don't Epstein yourself. Don't let it happen. We want names before you Epstein yourself. It's like that guy that had dirt on Hillary that shot himself in the back of the head twice on a DC street.
Dude, the funniest part about that is I have not seen a single "I'm totally sane and I don't plan on killing myself" post anywhere. Yeah.
Well, now, P. Diddy's defense team did issue a statement that said, and I'm quoting, let me get this right, I was raised in a middle-class family. Oh, well, there you go. That explains everything. Listen, also in the news, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Mossad was playing 4D chess with Hezbollah. I'm sure you've all seen the footage of beepers exploding. Let me explain the sequence here. Hezbollah and other terrorist organizations, they go a little analog old school because cell phones can be tracked and they know Mossad's tracking them. So Rabbi Horowitz sold him a discount bargain on a bunch of beepers. And they went, "He's all right, the rabbi, he is good. He sold them to us." And they started blowing up. Killed a few, wounded a lot. Made me laugh, made everybody laugh. And then they were like, fuck, we can't count on beepers and landlines. We'll use radios. That causes us to have to get closer together. Radio does. Well, Rabbi Horowitz sold them those too, and they began to explode next to heads. So then they had to meet face to face, and Israel sent a fucking missile. That is the most savage 4D chess shit I've ever heard in my life. Hey, Varner,
man, if this were, like a game of, 40K or, D&D or something like that, Hezbollah, you rolled a 0, critical fail.
Critical fail.
I was going to say, I've seen Stratego games that came out better than that. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you fall for being told it's better to do this and then buy the stuff? What? Come on, when your enemies tell you
they bought it from Israeli vendors.
Listen.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, no problem, Ahmed. I got you. Take these beepers. They're neato.
Great.
These are totally untraceable, bro.
And then they get on the radios. Ahmed, we can't use the pagers anymore.
It's like, did you buy those from the most stoned dude you could find online? What the?
Is all I know is Hezbollah is the fuck around and Mossad is the find out. I just listen. I don't know if you listen. If you're out there and you're one of those, people with Death to America folks, I just want to give you a little heads up here. You might want to read a history book, because never in the history of you guys trying to delete Israel has that worked out well for you. Ever. Yeah.
You mean in all of the 3,000 years?
Well, I mean, after World War II, they were like, yeah, no, that's not happening again. We're not going down that road again, Slick. Sorry. We will come and delete you in your homes.
I'm just going to say this out loud. From the river to the sea, leave those motherfuckers alone.
Right?
They don't play.
Exactly right. Hail, Stephen B. Good to see you.
Levi, Stephen B.
Listen, Tanner.
Yeah.
It's our 99th show.
Is it really?
Yes.
We have done 99 of these motherfuckers.
Oh man, we're gonna have to do a special one next.
I think we're gonna celebrate a little bit next week. We may do a extravaganza of memes. We'll have to see. We'll do something. We'll have some special guests on.
Doc's like, I need to get some of these off my desktop. We're just gonna do 50 of them.
I was gonna say, listen, my desktop looks like the internet threw up on it, because I'm always like, that's funny, save. That's funny, save. And I don't have a file. I put them on a desktop so they're staring at me when I sit down, and I remember to use them, because that's just how my brain works. Yeah, there's no space left available. My Wacom drawing tablet acts as a second monitor. It's overflowing with memes, because memes are a thing. They're funny. We love them. You love them. And we've got some for you today, but not yet. We're having way too much fun laughing at Hezbollah and P. Diddy. And then there's the third newsworthy that I think. Gavin Newsom decided he would declare war on memes, humor, and satire. In other words, he was trying to get at Elon Musk. Now, that paperwork that he signed into law was in process for quite a while. Elon knew about it and said, well, fuck you. I'll just take my $1 billion company out of California and move it to Texas. So there's the ultimate fuck you to Gavin Newsom, who hates America, period. Listen, I have friends, Kitty's one of them, who live in the People's Republic of California with a K. All I can say is get out. Get out while you can. And by the way,
and now they want to charge people for leaving California.
Yeah. Hey, Charles, good to see you. Party like it's 19. Yeah.
Woo!
You are now a prisoner, and you have to bail yourself out of.
You got to bail yourself out of freaking California.
Penitentiary that is California.
You can no longer vote your way out of that nightmare.
Wait, I've seen this in a movie once.
Yes.
But California's too far gone. You can't vote yourself out anymore, or you can't vote the bad out anymore, because, now anybody can vote, including your neighbor's Tijuanan dog. Because of human rights, they get to vote. They've created the paradise they've always wanted, and now it's a fucking shithole. California is a fucking shithole. Sorry. One of the most beautiful climates on the planet. Beautiful place. I lived there in the 80s.
I was born there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gone. Get out. Head to a red state near you. but leave your blue ideology behind. Don't move to Texas, Florida, Georgia, and try to bring in your no.
Well, Georgia is a red state. However, we have Atlanta. And
Atlanta is a blue city.
And what the fuck?
However,
spot in every state that's like, we got
yeah, but it's controlling everything.
However,
it's the same way.
However, I don't think the blues realize that the predominant blue voters, they're not falling for it this time around. They think Trump is the most gangsta motherfucker out there. They're supporting him. I'm voting for the felon. Me too, baby. Me too. Because as Tim Walz said, the current vice presidential candidate, we can't afford 4 more years of this shit. Right.
Wow. I still can't believe he said that. I mean, these people aren't even trying anymore.
It's the memes write themselves whenever the left opens their mouth. They open their mouth and a bucket of dumb falls out. I can't help it anymore. Listen, I'm just going to say it one more time. I've had it up on screen. This is not a safe space. If you're easily offended, you are watching the wrong fucking show, because I'm here to tell you we don't play.
How dare you?
Yodi-yo, yodi-yo. Here we go, boys and girls. Wham, pow. Listen, let me explain this to you real quick there. I've had someone, when I was talking to one of those pro-Palestinian people, tell me, my grandmother is older than the nation of Israel. I said, she doesn't look a day over 2,999 years old. It's undeniable. It's history. Read a book. And listen, if you don't identify with this, you're not paying attention. We just wanted to be left alone.
Swan breakfast.
Fuck around and find out. Just saying. But listen,
you
don't
know
worry.
What that is.
Yeah, if you don't know what that is, watch a movie.
Oh man, watch a movie.
But don't worry.
Just want it to look like the picture. Good God.
Yeah. Yes. Don't worry. Kamala's got you covered. I was raised a middle-class kid. Fuck off.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
I was born a middle-class kid, too. Family's poor as fuck now.
Yeah, I responded to her in Twitter and said, I used to be middle-class until you fuckers got in office.
Yeah.
Now I'm poor. Yeah, Captain California says your memes are now illegal. Listen, I don't know if Newsom got the memo, but we're fighting multi-billion-dollar propaganda media with memes, and we're fucking winning. So yeah, there you go. Elon is killing them. This one's for you also, Mr.
This is
Newsom.
Sparta, bitch.
Show me on the doll where the memes hurt you. Right here in my mangina. Oh, I hate that guy. They're quick to, Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Well, that's a good thing, because we're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. But if you mean a threat to civilization, well, then you need only look at the people that want to murder babies and cancel free speech. Those are usually the bad guys. Just going to say that. Listen, though. How many of you have been here? You're about to pay, but you forgot to grab your neighbor's wallet because you're a fucking socialist. Fucktards. My neighbor tried to eat my cat, so I paged him. Oh my God. And then there's this one that just kills me. My friends don't page me anymore. Yeah, Rashida, listen, the congresswoman from Palestine has spoken. Oh my God. Oh me. Yeah, this is how they feel about things. That damn free speech. If only we could get rid of that damn Second Amendment, we could get rid of the First Amendment. Yeah, sorry, kitten. Not on my watch. Okay, Tim. Now destroy your entire campaign. We can't afford 4 more years of this. So I was arguing with a leftist the other day about illegal immigration, and they were telling me all about how it's not a crime. And I said, you do understand that illegal means illegal, right? What? Calling an illegal alien an undocumented immigrant is like calling a meth dealer an undocumented pharmacist. And it is exactly the same thing. But listen, in the middle of that debate, there were resources I needed that I know exist that I used to have bookmarked on my old hard drive. So I would go to Google to try to find them, but they've been memory holed. Amazingly, when you go to DuckDuckGo or Bing or some other one, it's the first thing that pops up when you type in keywords like number of illegal immigrants currently in the United States. If you Google it, you're going to get all these left-leaning op-eds instead of hard numbers. You go to a different search engine and you get the hard numbers. You can't make this shit up. They're going to gaslight you, memory hole you, and outright lie. And the problem is, you and I both know people that are stupid enough to believe it. Which is why the last time I had faith in the news was when it was with Huey Lewis.
If you don't know who Huey Lewis is, look it up.
Yeah, if you don't, I do feel sorry for you. Hey, what's up? What's up, Justin? Hey, Sketchbook, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
So listen, I found this for my kid, and I didn't know if it was age appropriate. Chat, let me know if that's appropriate for all ages.
The only thing wrong with that is there's no $18 price tag on it.
Right. And there it was in my notifications. You have violated community guidelines. For a meme I stole off Facebook. So I got hit with a fact check by the fact checkers over on the non-fact checking place. I call the fact checkers opinion operatives because that's what they are. And when you can appeal it, I said, not only is it a fact, it was a Reagan quote. I was there when he fucking said it because I'm older than the internet. Motherfuckers. Right? The younger generation. I'm offended. Me, who gives a shit?
At least that's all that's happened to you.
Yeah. Answer, right. Nobody gives a fuck if you're offended. Yo-de-yo. That's all, yo, yo-de-yo. Yo-de-yo. Sing it with me, boys.
How dare you?
Is it weird that that song is so sing-alongable?
No, not weird at all.
I'm just saying. Ow! Almost killed myself just then.
Hey, don't do that.
I almost Epstein Diddy'd myself. That's going to be a thing, you know.
Oh, no.
The Epstein Diddy effect. Brought to you by Hillary Clinton. Meanwhile, Bill's just going, I just wanted her to suck my dick. I didn't want a lot of murder shit. What is that god-awful brat of theirs' his name? Chelsea, tell your mama to chill the fuck out on the suiciding people. I just played saxophone on Arsenio Hall, damn it. Oh my gosh. So here's my question for those of you in the chat, by the way. Let's see. I'm an alien. I don't get a vote. I just look at y'all with a grin. Yeah. I'm offended. Good.
Hey, Laurie.
I'm here. Ask away that bitch, Laurie Calcaterra. I'll never financially recover from her being around. Oh, good to see you, Laurie. Glad to have you. The question is this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny is it that Mossad used pagers to blow up Hezbollah? I mean, I'm sorry. People, why are you laughing at this? It's not funny. Yes, I'm sorry. It's fucking hysterical.
Terrorists blew themselves up? Yeah, that's funny. I don't care. To
me, it's a 10. It's a 10 on the laugh meter. It's like when it was happening, Tanner, I was watching all the little clips of it happening and reading the news stories, and I'm laughing and wiping away tears and going, I can't wait to meme this shit on the show. Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. You guys, come on, chat. Let me hear from you. Scale of 1 to 10. Now, look, you can tell me, no, Doc, you're an asshole. That's not funny. Poor innocent people got hurt. Yeah, okay, I feel sorry for innocent people, but stop harboring terrorists. Now, and people have said that. Well, what are they supposed to do? You can do exactly what the Druze did, which was set up checkpoints and beat the shit out of Hezbollah and get them out of their neighborhoods in Lebanon, which is what they have done. Don't fuck with the Druze. They ain't playing. Yeah, Dustin says it's hilarious.
Well, just don't fuck with other people altogether. Just don't. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. And that means leave us alone too.
Seriously, why does everyone think it's a good idea to mess with America? TNT.
Have you seen Habitual Line Crosser's short he did?
Not recently.
He was the Houthis in this. Hey, America, we attacked one of your boats, and then it cuts to Japan, and Japan goes, "Don't touch their boats. You have no idea." Listen, just a little news flash for you kiddies. The last time somebody fucked with our boats, we dropped 2 atomic bombs on them. Might want to rethink that. Real life Angry Birds.
That was back when our leaders had balls. Let's not forget.
Listen, they touched our boats, and we were so eager to get them back that we did the Doolittle raid, which we knew would cause very little problem and probably cause all the pilots to have to crash into the sea. But we did it anyway, because don't fuck with the boats. Don't fuck with America. FAFO, fuck around, find out. Just saying. Which brings me to another point, Tanner. I've been on this rant a lot lately, and I'm going to keep ranting about it. Did you guys know once upon a time that the biggest entertainment you could find on the internet was a little company called AOL? America Online. Chat rooms. Chat rooms. Before there was Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, there were the chat rooms. And AOL got huge. They bought Coca-Cola and Time Warner. Okay. They were too big to fail. They FAFO'd. They fucked around and found out. They're not around anymore. I mean, they exist as an email provider, but that's it. YouTube, a subsidiary of Google, is currently in the fuck around part. They censor free speech. They hate people on the right. They memory hole their suggestion search. If you look up stuff, it's always going to give you the most left-leaning sources. So they're in the fuck around part.
Look.
The find out part.
Look.
Is wait a minute. The find out part is Rumble, Pilled, and Roku, because this network is about to come off the chain. Tanner and I are proud to announce, in conjunction with the Madness Entertainment Group, that an uncensored version of this show is going live on Pilled.com.
And Rumble.
And Rumble.
Next week, this show debuts on both.
Not this exact show.
Well, you're more.
Yes.
You got to give it a name, Doc. It's
still the coffee shop. It's just the unfiltered version.
Yeah.
Strong brew. I don't care what you call it. Stronger
you got to put a big uncensored fucking thing in red letters across your thumbnail or something.
I will probably do that. Can we go back to the fact that pagers were used? I know this is what, listen, I just can't even with these people. It was, we so smart, they can track our cell phones, but we use pagers. Motherfucker, you bought them from the Mossad. You didn't know it. I mean, we are the United States of America. We're the undisputed heavyweight champions of the world when it comes to fuck around and find out. But right behind us is Israel. Right behind us is Israel. Don't fuck with Israel.
Always.
You're going to find out the hard way. I don't know if you guys have ever looked up Operation Orchid or Operation Orchard. 2 times in the Middle East, countries decided they would develop nuclear capabilities. And both times, Israel bombed them back to the Stone Age. And one time they said, well, apparently that's not enough. And they sent a sniper to swim ashore and delete the guy behind the program.
So I want you to think about something. All right. Israel. Okay. The tanks. Okay. I love tanks. Everyone knows I was a tanker, so I love things that go boom.
Let him cook.
With a lot of firepower. Right. So I want you to think about something. Let me tell you about the Merkava, which is the Merkava 2, which is used by the Israeli forces. Israel said, man, this is a great idea. Let's build this gargantuan, 80-ton, vehicle of pure destructive power. But what if we make it big enough to put troop carriers in the back? And then they put an infantry unit back there. So after they just blow you from kingdom come, they can clean up the mess with little infantry troops, and that is Israel. Okay. Our tanks don't have that. That's just their tanks. That's just their tanks.
Yes. But there is this little known fact. American SAMs, surface to air missiles, and air to air missiles in the United States military have a bias to attack top down, so they make sure they kill the pilot, not just shoot down the plane. Just saying. We're not interested in shooting down the plane. We just want to kill the pilot.
And look, I know a lot of people talk about our modern military being, weakened, diminished, whatever you want to say. I was like, let me remind you of a time when our military was a little weakened and diminished. We went out with a bunch of equipment that we weren't trained on, and they said, what does this button do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. And what does this button do?
Wait a minute. There's no. Laurie says over caffeinated, and Dustin says there's no such thing. Correct. When I begin to vibrate so hard that I can smell color, that just means get another cup of coffee.
Great.
Ride it out, fellas. It'll be okay.
Because that's when we jump into ludicrous speed.
That's exactly right. Just ride it out, baby. It'll be okay.
I don't know. Ludicrous might have been in one of your parts. We'll be throwing their names around right now. You never know. Who's implicated, right? You never know.
You never know.
It's everybody.
Laurie, listen. I'm aware that you run our sister show, The Morning Brew, Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Just want you to know, honey, this is the fully caffeinated version. Doc's Coffee Shop doesn't serve decaf. Just saying. So, yeah, listen, also, I got to kind of wonder because, I go on Twitter And I am not the most up-to-date guy in the world with pop culture because I don't give a fuck. I didn't even know who P. Diddy was, nor do I care. I've never heard of Taylor Swift. I don't give a shit. I've never heard of
them. Do you remember the name Puff Daddy?
No. As soon as I hear ignorant ass words like that, I forget them.
He was originally Puff Daddy. I don't know why they changed it to P. Diddy. Maybe because he was just admitting he was a diddler.
I don't know. I just know that when I hear stupid, I go, and I don't want it in my head. I'm DJ Biggie Bub. Well, you're a fucking fucktard, and I don't want to know you. Yeah, so I've never even heard a Taylor Swift song, and I'm glad of that. I consider myself blessed. I don't give a shit about our opinions. I don't give a shit about celebrity opinions, whether they're on my side or not. Listen, understand this. If you are voting for a politician that is going to have tremendous power over your well-being because some celebrity somewhere said that's who you should vote for, you should not be voting.
Right.
You're too stupid to vote.
If you're voting because anybody told you who to vote for, even if it's the person that you place the most trust in the whole world, if you're voting for somebody because they told you to and not because of how the policies are going to affect you and your family, you're a dumb fuck.
If you're thinking about voting for Harris, go shopping right now.
Fill up your tank.
Go ahead. I'll wait. Go get some groceries. Currently, according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, it costs $11,000 to $14,000 more per year to live now than it did under Donald Trump. That's a fact, and facts don't care about your feelings. Okay, sorry. Everything costs more. Everything, and by the way, gas prices that high. That's even after he illegally tapped into the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, which is meant for times of war or for hurricanes wiping out our infrastructure. No, he did it to try to temporarily and artificially bring down the price.
Right.
Pay attention. Wake up. Rumble blend.
Rumble blend.
Lori's just trying to figure out a name for your other show, Doc. That's all she's doing.
She said, "How dare you? We don't drink decaf." Listen, kid, this is the big leagues when it comes to coffee. Just saying. If you've never drank enough coffee to vibrate through a wall like the Flash, you are a lightweight.
I drink so much coffee, they call me the Atom.
I have gone through more coffee makers in the past 5 years than people have gone through socks in their lives.
Ant-Man ain't got shit on me.
But my question was that I was leading into when I say I don't stay up on modern culture and not knowing who in the fuck P. Diddy was, nor giving a fuck about him. And I don't give a fuck about him now. I hope he rots in hell if he's guilty. However, I have been seeing strange photographs of him with celebrities that seem to lean a certain direction.
Well, there's a lot of facts to that, actually.
Just saying.
With everybody. He was a celebrity. Everybody was fucking doing, the public parties where those pictures are taken are not Diddy's freakouts where people are behind closed doors doing freaky shit. Those public parties, everybody was there. Everybody.
Well, okay.
I mean,
but
Trump has pictures with Diddy. So fucking what? It's what happened behind closed doors.
Hi, Carrie.
That's coming to light.
Carrie.
It's what happened behind closed doors. It's coming.
My point is, left or right, don't hang around with shitty people. Try not to. Do your best.
Well, they tried to implicate Mark Wahlberg And he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, I hadn't hung out with this guy in forever. The only one like quick to be like, oh no, I don't play these games.
Not involved in any way.
I am
with that
not
shit.
involved.
So, yes, Carrie, we're actually taking bets on how long it'll be before he Epsteins himself, or he gets Epsteined, however you want to put it. Just saying.
I guess it just depends on who really arrested him, the white hats or the black hats, right? I mean, it really kind of depends on who took him into custody and who's holding on to him,
Yep, don't know. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio backed. I was like, hey, look here. Yeah.
Well, in
it's
that
funny.
Ricky Gervais video, that fucking Leonardo is cracking up when he's telling all them jokes. He ain't acting like he's got anything to hide like those other guys, right? He didn't have that concerned look on his face. He was laughing his ass off when they showed him. So,
I'm just saying that if I'm out in Hollywood and I'm a young actor, or if I'm in the music scene and I'm a young musician, and somebody comes up and says, hey, Doc, you broke in with that movie or that song. That's a hit. Why don't you come over and let's do some gay shit and I'll really make your career for you. No, sorry, fuck off. That's not going to happen. Sorry. The point is, we're never going to see that. Yeah. Levi says, same chord as the Maxwell check. He might be in real trouble. Please, did he has tapes of camel toe at freak out parties with kids? Yeah. We're not going to see those. He will Epstein himself. Is all I'm saying is you can rest assured that Donald Trump is not in the Epstein guest book, or it would have been released a long time ago.
Yeah.
Day one.
They would have released all that stuff.
They'd have used it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Trey Goblin. Hey, kid, why don't you come back here to my house and let's get freaky so I can move your career along? How about no? No. Listen, when I was painting full time for a career, thousands of dollars per painting, Tanner, is what I'm saying to you. I had someone reach out to me and want me to do a politically themed painting, and it was my side of the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no, because that's not what I do. My paintings are just scenes. That's all they are. That's all they're ever going to be. And, I'll pay you this much more. If I wouldn't compromise even on that, what makes you think I would compromise to further my career on some gay ass shit? You must be crazy. Hell no.
Well, I think Kevin Hart said it best. You got to have guidelines and boundaries.
Did you guys see the Cat William interview with Sterling Sharp?
Yeah, this is why I said Kevin Hart.
Yeah. He called them all out, right? He called every one of them out. And he said 2024 is going to bring it all to the light. So buckle up, people.
Buckle up. We only got 3 more months left.
And here we are.
They've been calling it Red October, bro. They're calling it Red October.
Hey, look, I hope so. I'm not happy that anything happened to the innocent victims.
No, of course not.
And I hope these perpetrators get fried, dried, and laid to the side.
Mm-hmm.
However, I would love to see the names come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. They're calling it Red October. What's supposed to happen right before the election is supposed to basically just bury.
Well, you would think that, but Hillary Clinton committing a felony that was prosecutable in October didn't actually happen because the FBI went, she didn't intend to do it. When's the last time, boys and girls, you could commit a crime and go, I didn't mean to, and that was a defense?
It was funny though, because then he went public and said, well, she committed a crime, but we're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, because of the intent.
Right before the election, which kind of helped our side.
Yep. Hey, Fanta, how are you, my love? Fanta is excited because her character, the Dark Angel, has a cameo in what's the book? Fanta, is it Pencils Down? And I've got a spoiler alert for you. I'm in the book too. Someone did a Batman parody, Batman versus the Diddler, with Diddy Combs' Riddler suit saying, "Diddle me this, Batman." Oh my God, Grey Wolf, drop a link. Drop a link. That'll become part of the show.
I do not want to see what the Riddler did to Robin, bro.
The same thing he did to Bieber.
It's a Bieber. Listen, again, to the victims of that shit that Epstein has done, Weinstein has done, P.
All
Diddy
these
apparently
guys.
has done. You know, I hope those people roast in a special section of hell. However, I feel nothing but pity for their victims and the people that participated and went along with it and were clients of this stuff. Well, all right, just get the hell out of here then, Laurie. Jeez. See ya. To those people.
She's a working. Leave her alone.
All right, Grey Wolf. I will absolutely check that out later. So I got a little challenge for you guys. I challenged these two backstage earlier. Open a separate window, if you will, right now, a separate tab. And I want you to go to YouTube and I want you to look up the song, The Mountain Song by Jane's Addiction. Okay. Go ahead and do that. And then in yet another tab, open YouTube again and look up the song Hang Tough by Tesla. And
not to be confused by Hanging Tough by New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, not New Kids on the Block. Hang Tough, Tesla. Listen to the first 10 seconds of those identical bass riffs. They were released within, they had an overlap of their release, so we really don't know if there was any plagiarism or if just great ideas go around. But it's uncanny.
Well, it's like La Bamba and Shake It Up Baby now.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Fucking like everything, note for note. It's the same.
So the question becomes, who wore it better? Just go listen to two songs and pick one. I think Tesla accidentally, Yeah, I heard that. All the charges were dropped against old Harvey Weinstein.
What?
Oh, which means he's going to be gunning for that Lena Headland chick from Star Wars or the Lucasfilm.
Lena Headley.
Headley, yeah, Lena Headley. She was his assistant.
Okay, Fanta says she loves the Mountain Song and Jane's Addiction. All right, Fanta, cool. Go listen to Hang Tough by Tesla and hear it done even better.
How did they drop the charges against Harvey?
Something about witness tampering. Witnesses were threatened. Witnesses were paid.
Oh.
I mean, who knows? If the guy's innocent, cool.
But
if he's guilty, get the fuck back in jail, you asshole.
But he's not innocent. Come on.
Well, I mean, you're innocent until you're proven guilty. Sorry,
Well, I just want to remind you of another person who was found innocent.
Yeah. The glove don't fit.
The glove.
The worst one of all time was that chick down in Florida that killed her own daughter. What was her name?
Oh, what was that chick? God, I know what you're talking about. Oh,
Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony. That's
now,
right.
Hold on. Let's be careful here. Allegedly, Casey Anthony killed her own child, but she was found innocent. In spite of that being the most open and shut case in the history of history. Just saying. Fanta says, no. Jane says, by Jane's Addiction. Yeah, that's not the song in question. We're talking about the Mountain Song versus Hang Tough. Trey Goblin says, BBC top presenter let out of prison last week. He paid thousands for pics. Yeah, I've heard about that. See, YouTube is so sensitive we can't even read factual information out loud because the words will trigger Listen, either their algorithm has blue hair and a nose ring, or the real person that's the YouTube censor is the same kind of soy infested creature. Either way, the result is the same. Imagine being an adult living in a world where you can't use words that mean what they mean because they mean what they mean.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing. Listen, there's a history channel, educational channel called Oversimplified.
Wait a minute. It's like I've read this in a book.
Yeah. Oversimplified is, by the way, one of the funniest and most educational things you can watch on YouTube. And it was literally showing the rise of the angry people in 1939 Germany. So you can't even say what you're talking about on YouTube. And they had the emblem on their arm that was their emblem. I read it wrong. How did I read it wrong? Anyway, the emblem on their arm, he had to blur it out because it might offend somebody. It ought to offend everybody, and that's the whole point. We all saw their AI. I'm so confused right now. I love that song. Oh, Jane Says. Love that song. The Mountain Song. And Jane Says. Okay, I got you. Well, I mean, in fairness to myself, and it's not that I read it wrong. You typed it wrong. But I love you. Yeah, it's so many topics going on in my head right now, Tanner. Tanner, don't leave me.
I'm sorry.
You're supposed to keep me grounded.
Well, the wife sent me something. I had to text her back real quick.
Too many topics.
Let's see. What's Carrie saying here? Diddy and R. Kelly did a song 8 years ago called "Satisfy You." The man who sang "I Can Fly" and the one who couldn't decide his name did a song together.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen.
Why do people speak in code?
We have to speak
fucking names.
We have to speak in code on YouTube.
No, you have to say who sang "I Can Fly." Who are you talking about? And
no, it's right there. Diddy and R. Kelly did a song years ago. Blah blah blah. So it's the man who sang "I Can Fly" and the one who couldn't decide his name did a song together.
There's a dozen people who can't decide their name, but Prince didn't even believe in fucking. He was a symbol for a little while. Remember?
Well, that's because he was fighting a lawsuit with his record label over his own name. He's like, no, it's my legal name. I have control over it. They're saying, no, it's trademark copyright to us. So
he said, screw you.
I was formerly known as, and then I became a symbol, not even a name. You know, it's like, he hasn't known his name.
Prince can do that. It's Prince.
Yeah.
Hey, he's not on trial here.
That's right. Leave Prince alone. He did not go to any of Diddy's parties.
No, he did not.
Pretty sure Prince hated rap as much as I do.
There you go.
Jay-Z and R. Kelly shot a video on Epstein Island. Well, there you go. That's
it probably did.
Would not surprise me. It's a sick world we're living in, boys and girls. Protect your children. And by the way, that means even go maybe check on your kids. Hold on. Go check on your kids at the elementary school to make sure that, they're not trying to indoctrinate your children. Know what your teachers are teaching. Go, Tanner, go.
Speaking of which, chat, get this crap. So I had to, pull my daughter out of school today because I found out on social media that there was
careful with the words.
Oh, there was because I found out that there was. See, now you got me thinking here.
A threat of an Acme Roadrunner device.
There was a. Let's just say there was a threat for something that made at the school, and it caused me great concern as a parent. I didn't get notification from the school itself. I was like, but I found out, and I pulled my kid out of class, today. Now thank God, they caught the little you know, what would you
Miscreant.
call him? Miscreant, the little juvenile delinquent, the little homegrown terrorist.
Oh, shit.
What?
A pew pew threat.
Make me laugh like that.
But yeah, you know what? I was telling, you know, Doc and Pops, you know, backstage, I was like, you know, I didn't get blown up so that my kids could experience the same thing I did. You know, this is ridiculous. What the hell are we living in, you know?
No, see, I did a little rant about that last week, but it's in the members area. It's the first episode of Pops Van Rant, because that shit happened to us twice.
What's up, Jim O'Reilly? Good to see you.
Hey, Jim.
What's up, Jim? Oh, yeah, we had another train today in Cincinnati, too, or right outside of Cincinnati that's spewing chemicals all over the fucking place. And,
yep,
you know,
and the cleanup, by the way, from East
Palestine.
East Palestine, still not cleaned up. Still not cleaned up. Hawaii, by the way, lest anyone forget, yeah, everybody that was affected by that, the FEMA help over there, was they got some coupons from Wendy's or some shit.
Hold on now, though. The governor yesterday was with a foreign leader, leader of a foreign nation in an American munitions factory, somebody who's not even an ally of ours. That's treason.
What
I don't
happened?
care. That's treason. Governor Shapiro was in a fucking munitions factory with Zelensky signing bombs, while a city over there, or 2 or 3 or 5 in his fucking state, are gone to shit. But what he did was treason. You don't fucking take a foreign fucking leader that's not even an ally of ours and take him on a little trip to one of our munitions factories. If you went in a munitions factory and took some videos and shit, you'd go to prison.
In the meantime, also, let's not forget about Hawaii and all the fires. And FEMA helped them out with some gift cards. I can speak to that since I was in an emergency, declared emergency here. FEMA came to my home, saw the foundation cracked and the holes in the roof from the tornado, and literally wrote, "No structural damage observed."
Mm-hmm.
Help I got from FEMA, zero. Mm-hmm. Not a dime. When they say, "Don't worry, FEMA's there," don't believe that shit. Look, if you want to help people after a natural catastrophe, a natural disaster, do so, but do it through private entities. Let me tell you the two that did show up. Samaritan's Purse showed up, and the Southern Baptist Rescue disaster relief team showed up. They brought bulldozers, chainsaws, and work crews that work from sunrise to sunset, clearing debris, repairing things. Don't believe FEMA helps anybody. Don't, because they didn't help me at all.
All I got to do is think about Katrina. I know what FEMA does.
By the way, if you're in Florida right now, duck.
Well, we got the schools are off tomorrow. I just got a notification of.
Yeah. Yep. Helena is barreling down on the Gulf Coast of Florida, headed right for my brother's house, by the way. So to my brother who says, "No, we're just going to hunker down." Bro, get the fuck out. Okay. It's not like a tornado that rolled up on you at a moment's notice. You've seen it coming for a week. Get the fuck out. So, yeah, we've reached that point in the show where we're going to refill our coffee. We're going to play some trailers for some friends of ours.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys check this shit out.
Lieutenant Rogers, this is a time-sensitive critical mission. You must precede the Nazi force and secure the artifact, then get to the extraction point before they arrive. Failure to do so will result in being hopelessly outnumbered. take the fight to them.
News we have of the Allied invasion of northwestern France is still in that situation from the Associated Press.
Fulfilling his high purpose.
A crisis along the whole North African coastline, the Allies can strike simultaneously.
Space. A vast, dark void in need of exploration. Yeah, right! Space isn't about exploring, it's about getting rich. What's the fastest way to get rich? By collecting the splinters of Yggdrasil for glorious bounty. Too bad it's also the quickest way to get dead. Join Mistress Graven and her crew of scantily clad scoundrels as they sail the stars in search of the splinters of Yggdrasil. Magic, mayhem, and miniskirts in space. Go to abochrysly.com to learn more. See you soon, matey.
Sign up now from Darren Wagner and John Dillard. We're back. You know, my own teaser for my own upcoming book gives me chills.
It should.
I mean, if it doesn't, are you doing it right?
Yeah, right.
Abo says he's currently working on the next part of Splinters of pronounce that.
Yggdrasil.
Thank you. There is so much raw fucking awesome talent in indie comics today.
Oh God, yeah.
That all I can say is the big two picked the perfect time to shoot themselves in the foot, because I've never seen anything like the sheer mass of talent that's making independent comics that you can be a part of. If you're a fan, back it. They're cheap, they're affordable. I mean, if you can't do anything else, go get a digital copy of some of this stuff. It's amazing. And we've got more trailers we'll play for you on the way out of the show today. But you know, like I personally, on A Damn Dirty Thing, which is currently funding and available over on Fund My Comic, has already begun fulfillment on the first print run. The comic's only $7. That's just, you know, the novella, it's a fucking novel, is only $9. Keeping things affordable.
Right?
Yeah. Abo Grizz is working on episode 2 Alpha's digital remix. Copy that.
Nice.
Stephen B is working on the colors for Rev, his forthcoming book. Stephen also has one coming out that with Billy Power Max, Last Days of the Bad Moon. Those are being released by Dark Gift Comics. They're under the same umbrella I'm under now. Hail Anthony. Carrie says, I love your trailer, Doc. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I like it. I think I worked hard to find just the perfect music and to time everything just right to give you that suspense.
Oh, it does too.
We know what happened to Elizabeth, and she's back.
And now she's mad. Ooh. And this time it's personal.
So I sat down this week and I've started working in earnest on the next Pariah book. And I was talking to Tanner and some other friends. It's kind of hard to shift your mindset, to get in the headspace from one book to another when they're very different. The Pariah books are very different from the Jake Bishop books. Jake Bishop is all noir and it's first person narrative. Yeah, Anthony has all of them, and he's been instructed to set one aside for you, Fanta. Yes. It's been hard to shift out of that to go back to this dark, obsessed with revenge person that Elizabeth Payne is, for just cause. So I finally made myself sit down. I wrote the first 3 pages of the script, Tanner, and I've done the splash page. Now, I'm gonna give. I posted it, but I'll give a little sneak peek at the splash page here. Let me pull it up. Present, share screen. So I've always had in mind this image of Elizabeth when she rolls back into town, ready to come kill some fools. That she would be in the back seat of a taxi looking out the window, a reflection of the city with rain on the window. So that's what I did here. And I'm going to tell you, I drew her, I drew the cab background, was able to put the reflections in, but the raindrops defeated me. Couldn't do it. Could not figure it out to save my life. So thank you, John Dillard, for stepping in. And he said, all right, Doc, I'll show you how to do it. Step 1, do this. Step 2, by step 20, I was lost. And I said, yeah, I'm just going to send you a link and you can just do that for me, pal. And he did. So thank you, John, for that. I'll try not to impose too much on your good graces. I don't know the technology like he knows it. So, yep. She's back in the city now.
That's awesome.
Let the murders begin. Not yet, Carrie. No, we have not yet hit the goal for the audiobook. I would very much like to, but it's a storefront, so A Damn Dirty Thing will stay up for quite a while. I haven't even checked on it in the last couple of days. I just know that we had enough funding to support X amount of fulfillment, so that's what we did, and that fulfillment has begun. Everything except the mugs, because the mugs are more labor intensive to get done, more time
Makes sense.
sensitive. So we'll get those done here pretty soon and ship those out. And I don't know how many people got them. I mean, Anthony handles all that, but the mugs, we order the blanks. They come to me. Anthony emails my next door neighbor the skins for them. I take the mugs over to her house. She prints them. They come back to me. I ship them to Anthony, and then he does fulfillment from there. So it's a little bit of a time intensive process because it's a physical 3D tactile thing that you hold in your hot little hands. And I don't have one right in front of me from Pariah, or I would hold it up for you. But I have used my black and white Pariah mugs in regular rotation with my other coffee mugs, and it makes me happy. They hold up to the dishwasher and all the use. So they're good. They're good. Yes, Dillard is awesome. But don't tell him I said that.
Don't inflate his ego any more than it already is.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, we love you, John.
In my opinion, two of the best artists out there in indies right now, Jim O'Reilly and John Dillard. Just really awesome art. Like if I could afford it, I would hire both of them, one to do Damn Dirty Thing or the Jake Bishop stories and another one to do the Pariah stories, and I would just write. I would love to do that. I can't even begin to afford a down payment for a half hour of their time because they're good. What can I afford? I can afford me, and I happen to be able to draw a little, so I do it myself.
Oh, I hear you.
This is the part where, Doc, you're just as damn good. Come on. I mean,
damn straight.
Did you hate my review, Doc? No, Fanta. I left you comments with much love for your review on my book. Thank you. It's got nothing but good reviews. So, Gabe Pennyshot said it was the best thing he read last year was Pariah, Blood and Mud. And the reviews for my novella were glowing reviews. So far, I guess what it boils down to, boys and girls, is I can write my ass off. And I'm a pretty good artist. So we'll just have to see if I can maintain that winning streak, Tanner, on the third book.
Heck yeah. You got this. I believe in you.
I'm glad somebody does. My dog doesn't even believe in me. I told my dog, I said, dog, I'm going to go back here and draw now. And my dog went, whatever. Oh, thank you, Grey Wolf. I appreciate you. Listen, Grey Wolf, I hope you're a reader. I hope you enjoy the novella. Looks like Pop is sleeping. Wake up, says Levi. Pop said, do not disturb. All right, Pops, before we get out of here, you want to tell folks about what's going on with the Madness Entertainment Group?
Well, this evening we have our normal lineup, still Toking and Silverline, but the 10 o'clock show is not going to be on YouTube tonight. The Baron Earls Show will be exclusively on Pilled and Rumble. The link will be on the Twitter, like always. It'll be in the group. It'll be on my Facebook. The link to get there will be available, but it's not going to be on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Might be on Twitter. I ain't decided yet, but it's going to be cool. It's Mike Baron. It's Jeff Earls with Bosch Foston, I think his name is. and he is a cartoonist. But there's a lot more to the story, and I'm going to save it for that. You guys aren't going to want to miss this Baron Earl show, and you're not going to see it on YouTube. So,
additionally, there's going to be content from the network going over to Pilled that will only be available there, including a second edition of this show weekly that Tanner and I and Kitty from Flip City are going to be doing. So get over to Pilled.
Some of our content will be taking over there the way it is. Laurie's show, the Tuesday Morning Brew, will be going over there. But some stuff will be exclusive to those platforms, Rumble and Pilled, and you'll know what shows are going on. It's not like I don't promote what we do. It's just where we do it is going to be.
So get on over to pilled.net and go ahead and create an account over there and get on. Listen, if you don't know, it is the ultimate free speech platform. There's just good people over there that enjoy good content, and they don't want soy boys telling them what they can and cannot say.
You won't see me on the new show like freezing because I had to think about what I had to say. I'll just say it. You know?
I'm going to tell y'all the God honest truth about this. And part of this is why we decided to do the Roco thing in the beginning, was because I don't like seeing Doc bite his tongue in the middle of a sentence. I don't like to have to bite my tongue in the middle of a sentence. And we need to go somewhere where we can say what's actually on our mind without having to go in Minecraft or whatever the stupid fuck you got to say to get by the algorithm, right? No, man, I live in America. I'm a constitutionalist. So 1A all the way. Pill.net, baby. That's where we're going to be with
and
some
Rumble.
of our more.
I got to give a shout out to Rumble too. Rumble was told to by different nations take down this content. It violates our law, and Rumble said fuck off.
Well, now the cool thing about that is we just kind of stumbled into that. I guess according to Cos, setting up a show on Rumble used to be like a total serious pain in the ass, and doing it too much with all the other shit I'm doing would have sucked. But when we set up this show tonight, it went really smooth, and we were like, all right, we'd probably do this 10 minutes before a show if we wanted to take a show.
Right.
So, it was fun. And Catalyst Vault says Bosch is great. What's up, Catalyst Vault? I don't know where you're at, but which channel are you watching? Okay, you're over here with us. Sweet. What's up on the madness? You guys know what's up. It's all action, man. We're trying to expand in as many different directions as we can, and that just goes with the main basis of the network. The more eyes, the better.
In the meantime, excuse me, I've been your host, Doc Blalock. This is Doc's Coffee Shop every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, here on the YouTube, and soon to be starting next week, Monday. The time will be announced over on pilled.net. I'm the writer and artist behind Pariah, the Pariah trilogy, and behind Jake Bishop's A Damn Dirty Thing. Listen, have a good day. Keep P. Diddy away from your family. Yeah, I'm aware of Tanner. Tanner is not promoting anything right now. You can find Tanner all over the internet. Under
he ain't gonna let you talk, bro. He's like, oh, tell him.
And here with me on the coffee shop. I can't do the show without him. He's my partner. He's my friend. The first two people to check on me. The first two people to check on me after the tornado hit my home were not my family members. They were Tanner Hurley and Pops Van Zant. Tanner said, if you need some place to go, pack up and come on down, because we live in the same state. And I'm like,
I said, Duck, motherfucker.
Yeah, Duck.
I was saying that before. We were actually talking when he was like, I'm ducking. I'm going under. It was like, wow, what fucking shit serious over there.
Chat, you guys rock as always. There's no point doing a show without you guys. The most fun I have is hearing your feedback, sharing a few laughs, making fun of modern culture because it's definitely fucked up. Yeah.
One other thing, Doc. Congratulations to Les Garner and his real soon-to-be wife. That's why he didn't do a show today. He's setting up his wedding and stuff at his house. You guys, Les will be back next week. And, show him a little love, guys. He's getting married. Woo!
Right on. God bless his soul. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
Wow.